And joining you from ILS Studio is Mr. Jude, and
Sixto Pacheco.
we're gonna be hosting today's show. We're looking forward to a grand old time as Slam takes on our own ILS Royals, the Royal Lions. So Sixto, first of all we have an ILS team that has a record under their belt. We've had a few losses, admittedly. I think we had one victory, one loss, and one victory, one tie, and 4 losses. So tough season. But we have more experience, and Slam's experience is what?
Really bad. I mean, they lost 11-0 to Slam. What's he?
Ransom Everglades.
They lost to Ransom Everglades 11-0 last game, so this might be an easy win for us. Who knows?
And it's their only game, so they're certainly a little green this season. Unless we've had some injuries, which I don't think we've had, we've got the most experience on the field today. I think that's something to certainly put a lot of stock in.
That is facts.
Yeah, speaking of facts, some big playmakers you're looking for today. I'd say numbers 2, 6, and 13. Miss Gonzalez is certainly is certainly taking the most efficient shots on goal today. On goal this season. And I think her percentage is something like. I actually don't have it right on me, but certainly some of the most efficient shots coming from number 13. We'll get back to you with all the positions, starting with our goalie. But in the meantime, first time commentating, is that correct?
Yeah, it's going to be really fun.
I actually teach this young man's brother, and let me just say, algebra, not everyone's favorite subject. So he's doing all right. He doesn't have that verve. You go to Mr. Karadi's world history class, people get excited. It's a little scary, but people get excited. You go to Mr. Jude's algebra class, and it's kind of like, okay, it's the same thing we did yesterday. Let's do it again.
I hope he's watching this, Nico. That'd be funny.
Follow the example. You see?
Exactly.
Leadership in action, I say. That's an ILS education. And we are on, we have a kickoff, and leading the charge in center field is number, we'll get back to you momentarily. But we have the ILS Royals, we have the Royal Lions in green today, I believe.
Yep, and then Slam is in white.
Okay.
Oh, he's already out of bounds. That's fast.
Yeah, right? So ball out of play. ILS taking a crack at the opponent's midfield.
Oh, they're already pushing really hard up. They already got that forward.
Yep.
Crosses it. Oh, saved by.
Some
saved
contact against the goalie.
Yeah, but the goalie saved it. She's fine.
Yep.
Seems okay.
It was on goal, but a great steal. Look at that.
Oh, they were close. That wasn't a good pass anyways.
Not fair enough. That goalie really needs to watch where they're throwing the ball. You don't want to lose. You certainly don't want to lose the ball so close to your own goal.
Yeah, that was a good kick. That's gonna be out of bounds. Yeah, that's out.
Yep. So it'll be back in the hands of our goalie. That would be number. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Getting used to the roster.
Number 0 or number 99?
I think number 0.
Yeah, so number 0 would be Ariana Paredes. Sorry if I messed that up, but
we do our best here. We are. This is a rather young setup that we have here in the ILS studio, but one that we are certainly looking forward to bringing you from in the upcoming months, this spring season.
Yeah. Oh, they just passed it right to the other team.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, Slam saves it from going out. Ooh, nice steal.
Excellent steal. She's breaking away with the counterattack. She has a bit of open field. Finds an excellent cross, but the pass is behind the runner.
That's good, because if it wasn't, then it would be offsides.
True, very true.
All right, that's a good cross. Ooh, dang, just
a little off target there.
That was close.
Yes, that is true. And every attempt is yet one possibility at making that lead.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. See what their next plan is here.
So high expectations for the soccer team. How many How many playoff games have you seen here at ILS?
See,
On the soccer
I really
team.
like this is my junior year,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't go to the the states finals games, which
Right.
was I think last year or freshman year. Can't really remember, but we came second, and we were upset. But hey, they made it super far, and that was the boys soccer team, and they were super good. But I haven't watched many soccer games from here, but they're really good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think our soccer program as a whole just spectacular. Coach Jobson
Oh, super good coach, amazing coach
and women's soccer coach, which of course.
is Anthony Vono. Oh, Coach Vono.
And Coach Vono, there you go.
Whoa, that is not a call.
Evidently not. That was called a clean tackle. Getting the ball away from the opponent's probably a good idea. Maybe securing it in the backfield.
Yeah, they gotta keep it pace, keep a good pace. All right, they just stole it.
Yes, as a former cross country runner, I can say pace is everything in cross country. I cannot say the same for soccer.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay,
I imagine it matters. Hey, look at that.
Ooh, we got the ball. We just lost it.
A strong attack by the Royals, but
Ooh,
one that stopped
that's
short.
That was a hard hit.
Yes.
There, that was a good contact right there.
Yes, they do not take it easy when fighting for the ball.
That is true. Oh,
Even
and
in the
it's our ball.
midfield. Even in the
Exactly.
midfield.
Look at that kick.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Free kick here.
Ooh. Ooh.
And it's good.
That was a save right there.
Didn't she take it into the goal?
No, that was a save.
Oh, okay.
Right outside the goal. They got lucky. Because she didn't. We're showing some mercy right now.
Yeah, some mercy. You know, we are Royal Lions. If it weren't for our Christian values, I'd say there'd be no mercy on this team. That's for sure.
Exactly.
Ferocious.
All right, so they got to redo that kick. Let's see what happens.
Excellent.
Right to them. Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
I don't know what exactly their goalie is thinking, but we will take every opportunity given to us.
This is going to be an amazing cross right here.
Ooh,
Good save. Okay.
Not quite to her teammate.
I'll give it to the goalie. It was a good save, but let's see this. Let's see what's going to happen. She almost crossed the line throwing it.
Yeah, you can't be holding the ball outside of the penalty box.
That is true. Okay, good steal.
Making the most in the midfield here.
That is true. Uh-oh. Here comes our... my phone.
I must say the ball has been kept on the opponent's side of the field, which is certainly good news, avoiding any threats, I'd say, to a goal against our against the ILS Royals.
That is true.
Okay,
Alright.
we have number 9, I believe.
Oh, that's a good pass.
Certainly is.
She's all by herself. Let's see what happens. Takes a shot, but misses.
Really leading the attack on that right wing.
Oh my god.
If at first you don't succeed, Sixto, try and try again. That's
That
what
is-
they always say.
That is true. That is true. Good pass.
Finds her teammate,
Okay.
and she has open field in front of her. Oh, no, the defender gets in front of her.
It's a little bit crowded. Okay, that's a corner kick, so we're good.
Yes, an opportunity to move, an opportunity for a set piece, I believe they call it. An opportunity for a set piece. You get to move almost all of your players to the opponent's side of the field and hopefully make something happen.
Ooh, close.
No, they read that, unfortunately. But you're right, close.
All right.
Just off goal.
Oh, that was a good.
Okay, bringing the ball back under control, passing it to the backfield. Left back.
Ooh.
Caught our own teammate there. Trying to move the ball for a counter attack. And secured by ILS.
That's Out. Okay.
Again, we'll see if the midfield can keep the ball away from a threatening position. And they seem to be doing so.
Slam seems to know what they're doing. Oh, never mind. They just lost the ball.
Some high IQ plays there.
Yeah.
They only need a few players to secure that.
That was a good call.
There you go.
I don't know what she was thinking. This is not football. This is football.
Right, and it's a very dangerous position to be fouling the ILS Royals. I can tell you, they are certainly.
They're certainly the players, because you know why? ILS is the better team.
Well, you heard it here, folks, and you heard it first from Sixto, the better team.
Exactly. And we just lost the ball.
Yeah, it's not quite the place you wanted to lose the ball, but better that than a complete breakdown in the ILS defense. Just some really aggressive.
That was a good take. Okay.
Yeah, some really aggressive action in the passing lanes. ILS finding their way to the ball every. Trying to draw a foul, does not get it. Or a penalty, sorry.
Ooh,
Wow, that was
close.
Yeah, I mean, I was just impressed by the power behind that kick. She certainly
Yeah.
had the opportunity there.
Really did.
And again, we're keeping an eye on numbers 2, 6, and 13 as ILS continues to take shot after shot at that goal. So any idea what the mascot for Slam is? I mean,
No idea.
I'm gonna say this once, ladies and gentlemen. SLAM stands for Sports Leadership and Management Academy, or something along those lines. So, only gonna say it once, not gonna say it again. SLAM, ladies and gentlemen, and we don't know the mascot.
Whoa.
Yeah, mostly ball there. That was taken clean.
Yeah.
Excellent stop there by number 11, I believe. Okay, we can actually see the players' numbers. You have number 20 passing in the ball.
Fighting for the ball right there. Who is that? Number 2? That was Deanna fighting for the ball. Slam loses the ball, and then you got number 13, I believe.
Right there, she has a chance, and she
That's a
takes
goal.
it. That was Gonzalez, ladies and gentlemen, number 13. She knew what was happening the moment that ball came out of the opponent's, came off the opponent's foot.
Exactly. She had an open shot. It was right down the middle. Perfect.
I would not want to square off against her in the penalty box, that's for certain.
Yep. Alright, so it's 1-0. LaSalle's trying to be a little bit more aggressive on defense to get that ball back.
The more you retain the possession, the better, I suppose.
Yep.
Of course, it also matters where you're retaining possession, and the fact that Matter has only had a chance at our midfield, I think, has led to the very aggressive play that you've seen thus far.
Mm-hmm.
Number 20, that would be Ulivi, Andrea Ulivi, in fact. And she finds her teammate, number 10.
Whoa. Good call.
I'd say she was taking a licking and she kept on ticking.
Yeah.
That means she kept on getting beat up and
Oh, okay.
fought back. Apologies, my color commentary skills are apparently outdated by roughly 20 years. We'll have to We'll have to check back with a thesaurus every time I say a reference. A thesaurus is for sentence. I'm just kidding.
All right.
It's not. That's not an outdated reference. That's just your English teacher talking.
Oh. Seems like there was a handball, but they didn't call it.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if the refs just decide not to make calls so the game keeps playing on.
Yeah, I know.
Leads to some very a very aggressive play, at least on the basketball court. And let me just say, it can lead to some very foul play on the soccer field as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, for those of you just joining us, ILS currently leads 1-0 against Matter Academy.
Slam. What matter?
Slam. And I have it here from the studio, ladies and gentlemen. I do not have an earpiece, forgive the imitation, but I'm hearing from the studio that they are in fact the Slam Titans.
The Slam
The
Titan.
Slam Titans, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it makes me a little nervous knowing that everyone in the studio is just sitting here watching us talk. You can't see us though, and makes me a lot less nervous, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm not that nervous though. That's number 10 with the ball. Oh.
It was between Sixto and one of his friends here. He was a little camera shy, is that right?
Yeah.
But you were ready to get in front of camera, so kudos to him, and thanks for your help today.
Thank you, thank you. Who is that? That's number 5. Passes it on to number 0? No, that's not number 0.
Number 6.
That's some really good
Number
footwork.
6 to 13. Yes, she found the right player, and
Is that a good shot?
that is
Nice goal.
excellent work by number 22, and that might be her first goal of the season, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back with the stats. Number 22, that was excellent. Yes, I believe that's her first goal of the season. That is some excellent work. That was the young Miss
Erica Austin.
Excellent.
I was
You want to
good.
say it or do I?
Oh, my bad.
Goal! Goal! Ladies and gentlemen. We missed it the first time. We're not going to miss it again.
That is true. Nikki Nielsen is running down with the ball and passes it to her midfield player. She takes a shot on goal, but it's blocked by the goalie.
Yes, that was an awkward block, I will say, but she managed to get in front of it. That's, I gather that's the whole point, isn't it?
It is.
Get between the ball and the goal.
Yeah.
So in lieu of a sponsor for today, I'd like to thank the Events by Drew team for putting together this live stream for all of our viewers, both today and for the past 2 weeks. So that's Events by Drew, and you can contact them. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a personal email address. But Events by Drew, they've got you covered.
Nice shot on goal, but just a little off.
Yes, they are pressing the attack. They seem to smell blood in the water. And
Yeah.
yet, we are lions. I'm not sure. We were getting our analogies mixed up. Sharks, lions,
Yeah.
blood in the water or blood in the air, and we'll see. We'll see. The Titans, evidently, they do bleed. They do bleed, whatever the case.
It is true.
And already pressing the backfield, ILS player gets a foot on the ball, but back in the hands of the Titans.
Seems like she just tripped over the ball, I think. What
She was
happened?
expecting a call, but I will say that was nothing but ball.
Ooh, crossbar.
Crossbar, yes. It's standing under a field goal post, so it makes me think, oh, right off the field goal post. No, it was off the crossbar. That's right.
Yeah.
We are playing soccer, football, but not that kind of football, ladies and gentlemen. She's got a ways to run. We are playing with one ball today. We'll have to talk to the ball people, see if they can get that goalie a nice clean ball in case they get some mud on it. But in the meantime, we're playing with just one ball, and we make do with what we got. Thanks to the goalie for running out to get that. Excellent. So now the ball now in ILS hands. They're going to throw it in a position that is fairly threatening to the Titans.
Yep.
We'll see if your Royal Lions can come away with another strong attack. They might manage to do so. They managed to get the ball across, but defenders already moving in position.
I think they called a handball, maybe.
Yes, I believe that is the gesture from the referee.
Yeah, they definitely did. I saw that hand go up by Slam. So we'll see what's going to happen next.
Right, because if it was handball by Slam in the penalty box, that would be a penalty. This would be a opportunity at a penalty kick.
Is that the goalie?
Yes,
Oh.
it appears they're letting the goalie take the penalty kick.
Oh my goodness.
So the young lady number 0 taking a chance at, I believe it would be her first goal of the season.
Let's see what's going to happen. Let's go goalie.
We'll see Miss Andrea Paredes.
Here we go. Oh, just like crossbar.
There you go.
That's a goal right there.
And I'm sorry, that's Ashley Fonseca, ladies and gentlemen. Ashley Fonseca with her first goal of the season. Proving that even the goalie has mettle.
Oh, wait, no, that wasn't a goal.
Oh, evidently not.
Oh, that sucks.
Rescind that. We did not say goal. So until you hear goal, it's not official.
But that's a good steal right there from LaSalle. Oh, my goodness. The moves. Takes a shot. Just missed it. I think she was trying to cross it to her teammate.
Okay, it remains 2-0 here on the pitch, as the good old Englanders would say. Okay, so rather than allowing the goalkeeper to take this kick out to her teammates, they're giving it in the hands of number 5. Let me just say, number 5 looks winded. I would not blame her. She's been guarding that backfield from an impressive,
Let's see.
From impressive attack after attack.
Yeah. Good pass up.
Excellent.
Let's see what's going to happen. That's a goal
And
from
of
Nicole
course.
Nielsen.
You got it.
Of course.
Go for it.
Goal!
Goal, ladies and gentlemen. Goals are golden.
Let's see how many goals she already has. That is her. I can't really tell. Doesn't say. That's a good goal.
If it's a goal, it's good. That's for certain.
Exactly.
And it'll be thrown in by by the sports leadership, and by Slam, by the Titans. All right, there's the captain.
Looks like Simon's playing more aggressive.
And there's the goalkeeper taking her away. She wrapped that up, relieving the pressure on her teammates.
That's a good call. That was hit her elbow. That's a handball right there.
It absolutely is. Takes the wind out of their sails. Certainly keeps any momentum they thought they had back in the hands of ILS. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we get to go to our first commercial and say a quick thank you to our sponsors. All right, and we are back. Thank you to our sponsor, ILS Sports, showing off all of our wonderful athletic programs here, all in store for you if you enroll at Immaculata-La High School. Sixto, you a member of any of those sports teams?
I definitely do. It was from last year. I saw a senior there, and she's already graduated and everything. She's in college. But yeah, those sports teams were really good last year.
Yeah, those teams. How about those teams, huh? All right, so number... All right, seems like number 4 is going to take the touch. 14? 4. 14. Touches it off to her teammate. Procedural work expected by a amazingly efficient team, such as your ILS Royals. So that leads to a slam pass in. And now ILS will be taking it in. Throwing it into some traffic, but manages to get it away to a teammate. And then stolen.
So takes it back, but it goes right back out. Dang.
Yes, so unfortunately it is Matter ball again. I'm sorry, the ball turns over to Matter.
Slam.
Slam. Goodness gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, I am apparently stuck in last week.
That was a good save, but just went right back out.
Went right back out, but ILS does keep the ball. I mean,
That's true.
that can be said for your lines. All right, so thanks, by the way, to our camera operators. We know 2 of our own student operators. Could you share who they are and a little bit about them? They couldn't make the appearance in the studio, so we wanted to thank them.
Yeah, so it's my friends Aurora and Gabriel. They wanted, like, my friend Gabriel wanted to do this commentating, but he was a little bit camera shy, so he just came over and did the camera handling. So they're right now following the ball.
They are following the ball with passion, with verve, and with the technical expertise expected of anyone from Mr. Mendez's ILS class. Mr. Mendez's which class again?
Mr. Mendez? What about that?
Isn't that the class that you were?
Yeah, I'm in Mr. Mendez's class. I'm in LTV.
Right, but which? When was Mr. Mendez talking to you about this? When he asked for volunteers?
During lunchtime.
Oh, during lunchtime. Okay. So not necessarily part of the LTV crew here, but they still giving their best college try. And just swarming the ball, trying to keep it away from the hungry Royal offense.
Oh, that's gonna be a shot.
In a dangerous position.
Takes her time. Loses the ball.
And I have it here that Aurora and that Gabriel is in his first year of LTV of his LTV class, so he's certainly putting to work his many skills and expertise learning in class, I'm sure. And Aurora LTV 2, her second year in the LTV program.
Ooh, that was a handball right there to LaSalle. The ball just kicked up from her foot and hit her elbow.
Well, you do players do put their arms out, trying to maintain some balance, and just need to maintain ball awareness as you keep your balance. That's the unfortunate thing about trying to play at such a competitive level. Small things like that do make a difference, and we'll see what the Titans can make out of this.
That was a really good kick. Oh, it seems like they just changed the goalies.
Yes, it does seem that they make a few changes while we are paying attention to the ball, but that is number
0, which is Ariana.
Excellent work by her, putting the ball in a very
good pass. Oh, seems to be offsides though, I think. Yep.
Yeah, the line judge would be waving their flag right now.
I gotta sneeze.
Oh my! Stay away from the mic. Excellent, taken right away, and unfortunately going to be going to be passed in again tossed in again
Slam.
by Slam. I tell you, no matter what they do, it seems like there's an ILS defender in the way of in the way.
That's true. It's gonna be LaSalle's ball now. Having to throw it in.
I will say that the forwards have been waiting for this for the past 5 minutes. Another crack at the back line of the Titan defense. Oh, but taken away.
That was a good save on Slam's turn. Oh, just right out.
Slam trying to make their own crack at this. Okay, so we have about 14 minutes remaining in this half. The score here, by the way, remains 3-0. Your ILS Royals, the Royal Lions, are in the lead.
Seems like they got 14 minutes left to score 3 goals to at least tie. But it doesn't seem like it's going to happen because Slam.
Speaking of, we should have a timer here in the studio, so excuse me as I say, set timer for 13.5 minutes. And you can do that because this is soccer and we don't take timeouts. Isn't that great?
Exactly.
We do have stoppage time at the end. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that if any time is stopped due to a player flop, you can bet we'll keep playing on a little while after the 0 minute mark.
Yep.
A little odd that clock is counting down, though. It is optimized for football, so and the American kind. So that's probably why it's counting down instead of up.
That's a good pass, but I think offsides.
Offsides.
At least they're playing aggressive.
Yes, sometimes I wonder if every striker's worst nightmare is just being offsides at the worst time in your most important moment of your life.
True.
Like, imagine you finally get to graduate, and then the moment you walk up to Sister Kim to get your diploma, someone just runs up stage and yells, "Offsides! What are you doing? You're offsides!" And you don't get your diploma. You can't graduate from ILS. I promise you, that's probably an offender's worst nightmare. Just getting offsides at the worst and most pivotal times.
Yeah. What's happening?
Once again, painting all these vivid pictures for you is Mr. Jude, along with my co-host Sixto. We are going to see if anything changes. Right now, it's been a strong lead by the ILS Royals. Your Royal Lions leading 3-0. So the ball just seems to remain in midfield. Nothing, no threatening actions in recent minutes. Besides those of your Royals, of course. Okay, and it'll be a toss in by the Titans. Struggling for the ball, but it comes away. It comes out of play and into the ILS
That's a good
hands.
header. Seems like it's going to be a corner kick, hopefully.
Another chance at a set piece. You know, second or third set piece of the night, I will say that the height advantage of your Royal Lions will be very useful in any corner kick taken today, especially those that offer the opportunity of a goal.
Exactly. Let's see how they're going to take this one. A little bit short.
Yes, it was it seemed to be a short boot.
Just right back out, and they're going to toss it right back in.
They
Right
keep
back
at
out.
it, ladies and gentlemen. They keep at it. Another throw in by the Lions.
I feel like this is just a game of tossing.
Yeah, just tossing the ball.
Thank you. Now we can watch.
Now we can watch something other than knocking the ball in and out of play.
Yeah. All right, let's see what this goalie's about to do.
They have not switched their goalies, mind you, so
I think they only have one goalie,
that or their kit is the same. I cannot make heads or tails on that.
probably.
Excellent pressure. And taking away the ball. Taking up field, leading to a pass to number 13.
She thinks she could just let that ball roll off.
Oh, get after it, and unfortunately...
But it is our ball.
Oh, excellent. I did not quite read that right.
Okay, that's a good take.
Catching them off guard, it appears.
Good cross. Ah, just missed it.
They did read that pass, unfortunately. No matter, they keep at it. Someone
seems to have fallen.
She is shaking defenders left and right, but
oh my goodness.
Manages a pass to a player, keeping the drive going. Let's hope it's put to a stop though.
All right, there you go.
And it is by your ILS goalkeeper 0. By ILS goalkeeper 0. Adriana getting more action than her teammate number 1. I mean, besides the penalty kick, of course. Fonseca certainly did manage to get that under her belt. Or shorts.
I guess so.
No need for belts when you're wearing athletic shorts. That's sportswear for you.
It was a really good throw-in, but it seems to have just gone right back out.
Seems like the coaching staff is getting some action with the ball. And it will be Titan ball. Okay, with the pass in and immediately stopped by an ILS defender. Goes out of play and ILS takes the opportunity to toss it back in.
Whoa. That is some context for you right there.
Yes, soccer, it can be a contact sport, unfortunately.
She's not injured. Get up.
I'm not exactly sure what selling this will do. Let's hope that she isn't, of course.
She's just wasting her time.
I mean, let's hope that she is just selling it, of course.
Hopefully.
Both for her sake and the sake of the outcome of this play. Okay, so it seems like the ref is bringing on some help. And your own Mr. Mendez is taking the helm. He is going to be directing the camera crew for the next minute or two. This is one of the first while I'm in the studio, so I'm looking forward to his approach with our own operators.
Seems like she just got up. Okay, she's walking off the field. Limping.
Well, let's hope it's not the end of a season, just something you can put a quick fix on. All right, so it will be slam ball. Let's see how much time we have remaining in this game. Of course, taking out of the equation the stoppage time for affairs such as the one you just saw with the injured player. And I'm guessing that we have about 5.5 minutes left in this half. So, with a lead like ours,
I think we're set. We're all good. This is not going to be no 11-0 game, but, you know, it's still going to be a good game for us to win. Is that her? Is she fine? That is her.
It is? Okay.
So she was just faking it.
Well, you know, we here at ILS, very humble people, but we can call things like we see them, and we saw a player who may have just flopped. Certainly not the end of a season, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is definitely for sure.
Okay, so perhaps the second Titan corner. Like I said, most likely not a threat considering the height advantage and, frankly, the better performance on set pieces by the ILS Royals this far. Seems she's opting for an alternative kicker.
Oh, it seems like she just tapped it into herself.
Yes, they just want to get it as close as possible and hope for something to happen.
Okay.
And ILS proving that you can't just let things happen.
Exactly. That's an out-on slam, I think. It's our ball. It's a goalie kick. Or is it another corner? It's another corner.
Ooh. Well, considering how threatening their last attempt was, maybe this is something to take a look at, ladies and gentlemen. We are watching another corner kick with about 4 minutes of regular play remaining. Number 5 from the Titans taking the kick.
Misses every player.
Yeah, she did not place it in front of any of her teammates.
That's a good block. But it seems like Slam is taking control again. Oh, we got the ball again.
We'll see if this leads to a counterattack. Their defenders may be off kilter. And not quite. So this will probably give them a chance to reset and reposition their players. So we'll see. We'll see if the pace remains. I must say, at least we like the tempo we've seen thus far on the part of your Lions.
Is that onside?
Well, she's chasing the ball, so she's certainly allowed to.
Okay. That's a shot on goal?
Oh my goodness, off the top crossbar.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. If only there was a player there to receive that. But they are certainly still keeping the pressure.
Alright, that's out. That's our ball. That's our ball. Let's see if we can keep that same energy. And
some momentum, yes.
Yeah, score a goal. Again. Oh.
I can hear Mr. Mendez frantically keeping the camera operators on the action. That's just how exciting things got, ladies and gentlemen, with
that is a good
just a few minutes remaining, 2 minutes remaining in this half.
See if they can control the ball. Just take it down. She's going to cross it in, hopefully. Let's see. Alright, they kicked it out.
They are certainly threatened. I would not know if they are afraid, but they are certainly threatened by this recent attack by the Royal Lions. Okay, so taking the toss would be number 6?
No,
16.
Number 16.
16. Alright, finding the foot of our teammate, but then stolen by a Titan defender. Keeping it on the opponent's side of the field and driving the attack. Ooh, but knocked out of play. ILS throwing in the ball again. Number 20 really challenging. And her challenge leads to another toss by number 16 of the Royals. And the ball keeps finding its way to the ILS Royals as it remains in the opponent's side of the field. Certainly making the center backs, left backs, every back fight for control of this game. And it looked like the Titans may get some possession in dangerous positions, but instead
it seems like LaSalle's got control of the ball.
And with some help,
good shot on goal right here. Let's go.
Oh, and it goes to number 13.
Shoot that.
Goal, ladies and gentlemen, goal!
That is a goal right there. That is what, 4-0 by number 13. I'll tell you her name right now.
That'll be Gonzalez once again. Gonzalez.
That was an amazing goal. She picked that right back up.
Now I believe we are out of regular time. Let's see if we have any stoppage time to add, either at the end of this half or at the end of the game. Look at those wonderful, happy ladies enjoying and basking in the joy of victory. Oh, I forgot to take off my ID. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the wonderful pop that you can hear if you take off your ID. So, it feels good. Don't tell Mr. Racinos, though.
Don't know what they were trying to do there, but they did kick it back out, so.
Maybe they saw something we didn't, but as far as I can tell, anytime they put the ball at the boot of an ILS player, they are certainly
that was a good steal.
Playing with fire.
Let's see what's gonna happen next. She's much faster.
She is so fast. She gets ahead of the defender.
Another goal. Oh my God!
She just walks right in.
Bro, that goalie. I'm sorry. Left her ankles gone, just done.
And that's a basketball reference, I believe. But you know what? You can break people's ankles no matter the sport.
Exactly. That's Gonzalez again. Number 13. What is this? 5-0?
It's 5-0. My goodness. Well, they probably wanted to stop this from happening, but it might be a repeat of their last game. It might be a repeat of the Slam's last game against Ransom Everglades.
All right, let's see what they're gonna have to do next. Oh,
excellent steal.
Good take right there. But it seems like it was out of bounds. All right, that's okay.
Every toss is another chance to get it in front of the ball. So
exactly. All right, our goalie's got it.
She does. She does. She's probably wondering, when is this going to end? We are done with this half.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And stopped by one of our backs. My back, where? Oh, just kidding. Yes, making jokes about the names they use for their positions and players. That's first time commentating cringiness right there. Okay, so we are going to go to our spot.
Miami is a division of Giordano Protection Services located right here in the heart of Wynwood. They are a world-renowned private investigation agency that has worked with defense teams all over the U.S., and they can provide you with infinite insights, even in the most complex of cases. Let's go and see why they're the best in the biz.
Here at PI Miami, we use former law enforcement personnel, ranging from narcs to homicide investigators, SWAT, and we even have a psychic detective on hand. This means we know how things work from the inside out. We have complete understanding and knowledge of expert testimony. We coach witnesses on how to testify. We specialize in cases involving capital punishment. We go into every case as if all our clients are guilty until we can come out and prove their innocence. We take the hardest of evidence and we crush it in front of the prosecution, creating ulterior motives, alternate suspects that may have done the crime. This is what we do, create doubt in a jury's mind.
Sometimes standard procedure just isn't enough. PI Miami is a leader in creating the most complex and innovative undercover surveillance.
Miami, because of its climate, we have cultures from all over the world. A lot of times we're retained for ritualistic crime investigation or surveillances into a boyfriend or a girlfriend, which leads us to this cemetery here. The skull, the dirt, the chicken feathers in the bag, the coconut, this was used for rituals of Santeria. Because of our uniqueness and our experience in investigations and undercover work, we've been able to put surveillance cameras during some of these rituals and actually obtain criminal confessions as they try to cleanse their soul in appeasing their orishas.
With years of department regulations and political red tape, their hands have been tied. Up until now, PI Miami's chain of command is now directly with you. But keep your eyes open because they might be watching.
When I first started in '83, none of these buildings were here. The skyline was pretty low and flat. In the last 30 years, it's been an unbelievable growth. From the art museum behind us to Science Museum, 900 Biscayne, which is the next project that we're going to be changing all the air conditioning out on the roof with a large helicopter. Over there to the Marriott across the street and the cooling towers we changed on there with one of the largest cranes in South Florida. Well, we have heat exchangers that tie into the saltwater life safety system that regulate the temperature in all of these tanks. We treat our people with respect. We treat our people well. Our benefits are good. We treat them like a family, but we do have a certain amount of rigidity and structure in our company that I think the people like. But for the most part, it's a family-run business, and hopefully it'll stay that way forever.
Let me know what you guys would like to see, and we'll get a little deeper into that as well. So here we go.
So I just walked into Plantation Boat Mart, the Blackwater facility now. I have touched down at Pirates Cove Marina here at Deep Impact. Show you a little bit about what makes this company different. How these boats perform offshore. Not a day that you normally want to go out on. See how the boat handles. Very aerodynamic, actually pushes the boat downwards at high speed. Miami to Tampa, and we'll show you the whole process from A to Z. We're gonna run this boat around the Miami area here as we normally do. Do a quick tour of the features that I see as it's a 2010 triple 350 Mercuries. Well, there you have it, our sea trial on the 288 Sea Fox Commander, taking us on another tour for Sea Hunt Flagship 43 right here behind me. I'm looking forward to jumping on this boat, doing a quick sea trial and showing you what those differences are.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the ILS studio. We just so happened to have someone walk into the studio, and he thought he looked so good on camera that we put him in the chair. This is Gabriel.
Hi. So we're back from the commercial break, and now it's 1/2. We're up by 5, I think.
We're up by 5. I mean, sounds like a low-scoring football game, but not
Yeah.
the normal, not this kind.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty solid team.
And we'll see if they remain just as solid in this second half. You'll see 20 minutes of regular play, and Gabriel and I will be bringing you the commentary.
Yeah.
So I must say first of all, Gabriel, you are in your first year of LTV production. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
So I must say that you who is behind the camera, you were taking some very interesting direction from our studio operators. Is that correct?
Yeah. And it was windy and cold. Pretty hard.
Pretty hard, pretty lonely, and you're getting a lot of direction. You're getting a lot of direction while you're out there operating the camera.
Yes.
It's a bit of pressure. You're trying to provide the best view, the best of all the
shots.
action, right?
Yeah.
So I imagine, thank you, because as far as I can tell, it's been great.
Thank you.
Yeah. And by the way, our Sixto is out there doing the same thing. So
yeah, me and Sixto just switched.
Yeah, they did. I don't know who's getting the first touch off the ball today in the second half, but I imagine since we are the home team, it might be us.
Wait, can they hear us?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because I don't see anything on the left.
But then the mic on the top right screen, the mic is picking up the audio. And just talking shop, ladies and gentlemen, forgive us for squaring a few things away.
All right, pretty cool. I think we have the first touch.
We do. By the way, you ran from the soccer field all the way to get here, right?
Yeah.
Getting his workout. Royal Lions, we work out from more than just start to the end of the first and last bell.
Try not to crease the shoes.
Try not to crease those leather shoes. You heard it here.
All right, so we're probably moving back.
Yeah, moving it to our backs.
Playing time. Okay, so the ball just got intercepted.
Yeah, captured by one of the ILS one of the ILS strikers, and taking up the field's dangerous position, manages to pass through a teammate.
Nice shot, but it is to go in.
It does not. It was stopped by the Slam Academy goalie.
I know they're throwing the ball back.
You can already tell that they want that your Royals want the ball back. They are just itching for a chance out of this half to get back again to get back on goal.
Yeah, they're hustling for the ball, playing really good soccer.
Really good soccer, high tempo.
Yeah, like a team.
Who would have thought?
Nah, I knew they were good.
You heard it here, folks. The wonderful insight of Mr. Jude and Gabriel. They are good.
Yeah, they are.
All right, tossing it in on the opponent's side of the field. We have number 17.
It's out again.
Yes, and it will be a toss in by the Royals once again.
Tossing it in, making it for a center.
Wow, getting someone in the middle of the field. And out of play, it'll be a kick by the keeper.
All right, let's see what they do here.
Yes, even when the keeper gets a chance to kick off the ball, they seem to always be there ready to press the offensive. And as we already established, this half they have been putting on that pressure.
Yeah, I think it's making the other team tick, making them nervous.
They are giving every move a second look. They are just not looking as confident as they did in the first half, even with the struggles they had that led to the 5-0 lead you see here.
I think now they're unmotivated because when I was taking the shots, they were like kind of not moving, and the girl taking like the pass in, she was screaming like move, move and stuff like that. So I think they just gave up or something.
Well, let's hope that they don't give up to the extent that makes this a boring game. We know that not only us viewers wanting to see an entertaining game, but we know that our own Royal Lions are expecting some challenge to really support a push for what we hope is a playoff season.
Oh, they took the shot.
That was a good read by the player making the pass, but unfortunately goes over the crossbar. Let's go ahead and set a timer in the studio. Set timer for 36 minutes, 40 seconds. And we'll keep track of your regular time. Of course, we cannot account for stoppage time. That is up to the refs.
Yep. They just passed it in. They're making kind of a inside-out play, trying to get space. But literally, our team is just on them.
Yes, you have the ILS challenging in the right in the penalty box, managing a few passes back and forth. 3 players on the offensive. And they are scrambling. Those defenders from the Titans are scrambling. They can't manage to get in front. They can't manage to get between the ball and number, I believe it was number 12. And some rough play slightly to the right of your camera screens.
Yeah, they're in the danger zone.
Okay, and that'll be put in the hands of the keeper. As it's knocked out of play by the Lions. Congrats to our class of 2020, by the way. We still have some nice artwork there to congratulate them on their graduation. Pretty soon, it'll be class of 2021, however.
Yep, next year I'm up.
Ooh, boy, excellent.
All right, so she's going to kick it close. Far right side. Whistle's blown.
Perhaps offsides. I'm not quite sure. Speaking of offsides, we were talking about some of the nightmares that our offenders would that the strikers might have. You know, what are some pivotal times in your life that you would not want to be called offsides? And I don't know. Maybe we can make it a running gag. I'm getting a no from the studio. No, Mr. Jude's running gags are not funny. Okay, thank you. That's Mr. Mendes for you, keeping everyone entertained but not cringing at Mr. Jude's jokes.
So they're throwing the ball back in. So I don't know what the game plan is, but what do you think it is? Like, what are they trying to accomplish right now?
Well, I certainly think that if first of all, we discussed that this is soccer. You are only allowed to make so many substitutions, so they have to keep their A string in. And you're right. Playing more cautiously prevents things like injury. Allows you to keep your lead. But at the same time, these players want a chance at some experience, getting some shots on goal, even scoring a few themselves. So we'll see. I think that right now they've been managing to keep the ball on the opponent's side of the field or in the midfield, which basically means they can keep attacking without much threat of a counterattack.
Then the danger shot. She's gonna. Nice goal.
Speaking of the danger zone, that's an excellent shot on shot by number 5.
Pretty good shot.
Yeah, just pretty good. She did everything right, so pretty good. That was Miss Asher, ladies and gentlemen, Aya Asher. Great job by her. And by the way, we forgot to mention earlier that we have a hat trick on the field by Miss Gonzalez. Yep. She managed to score 3 goals last half. So one hat trick. Let's see. I don't know if you get 2 hat tricks if you score 6 goals, but
that's pretty hard.
She's on pace. She's on pace with 3 goals in the first. Next time you'll shout goal, right? And you have to shout goal when you're in the studio at least once.
Yeah.
Especially with a game like today.
Let's wait until the next goal. You're gonna see me scream.
Oh boy. Position away from the mic. Don't want to blow out everyone's eardrums.
All right. Nice control.
Excellent. Already working the ball into the midfield and away from the center backs. So away from the backs. Good play.
Trying to make a play in the middle.
Yes, it seems to have bounced off her face, but yet she keeps going. Quite the hustle. This brings me back to the good old Scott Sterling skit. So it was a skit about this goalie. His name was Scott Sterling, and somehow every time he went to defend a penalty kick, the ball somehow ended up hitting him in the face, and it was no ball went in, but it also every time it was stopped by his face. So the Scott Sterling skit. I'm not pronouncing that very well. That's British names for you. Scott Sterling. It's a funny skit. I don't know if I can. It's fake blood. If you see any blood, it's fake blood. It's a nosebleed or 2 by the guy getting hit in the nose.
Big fat concussion.
Yes, and some alleged concussions. Of course, all play acting, but and some alleged concussions. But we're not here to talk to you about other soccer skits or other soccer games. We're here to talk to you about our Royal Lions dominating the game. They have about, let's see, they have about 31 minutes left in regular time, and they have managed to secure a lead of 6-0 against the Slam Academy Titans.
You can see they're literally putting all the pressure they can on the ball, stopping all passes. Just trying to, like, they 100% have the most control over the ball in this game.
And bringing whole new meaning to the best defense is a good offense. I will say that. Or perhaps not whole new meaning, but as a matter of fact, it's probably the meaning you expect from good offense. Best defense is a good offense, but still, the textbook version of it.
Yes.
And number 3 trying to challenge that ball, but it does go out of play, and it will be tossed in by the Titans. It is on the Titan side of the field, so we'll see if a steal can secure a threatening possession, and they do, and immediately stolen back by the Titans. They are trying to drive an attack upfield, but stopped around midfield by one of our backs. All right, midfielder with open room and securing a handball in the process of trying to make a pass against the Titans.
Pretty solid game. Team is thriving.
Thriving, yes. Like, I think we're out of metaphors. I'll get back to you. All right, so free kick. Number 21.
Nice pass to middle. It
Yes.
gets intercepted though.
Yes, just a slight touch, but it does take it off target.
Ball is off play.
But it will be tossed in by the Royals once again. Some of these tosses managing to get into the penalty box, I must say that they are putting the ball in dangerous positions over and over again, and that's probably what's securing these goals. All right, that's number 17, Daniela Poe, tossing it in. And it seems like number 3 is going to get a chance at this. Oh, but it is stolen prematurely, unfortunately, by a Titans defender.
She's trying to create some space here.
Yes, but she manages to lose the ball in the process.
All right, she's probably going to try to throw this middle.
They've brought up the midfielders trying to make something happen. And it seems like they'll be bringing the ball back. It is out of play, and we have a toss by the Titans.
Ball's back in play.
Yes, it's around midfield. And stolen by number... 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Another free kick, it seems. Or is that a toss-in?
No, it's a toss-in, I think.
Okay, not quite as threatening, but still. They've managed to be threatening no matter the...
Yep, ball is in the middle.
Ooh, it looks like someone might have been called offsides. So I can't say we've had any unnoteworthy possessions or any unnoteworthy players on offense thus far. They've all seemed to get a foot on the ball once or twice before, one or two passes before it gets into the back of the net. So, but any standout performances in your mind, perhaps by one of the 3 leading scorers on our team?
Yeah, they're all playing really good. I think they have a pretty well set balance between defense and offense, and it's making the other team crack.
Yes, I'm looking forward to some work by number 2 Prieto or number 6 Nielsen. Their teammate number 13 has of course made a name for herself today, and we'll see if that continues. Okay, so as play continues, I want to just... it seems like we have some feet on the ball in the Titans' side of the field. No, never mind.
It gets intercepted.
Stolen by the Royals. Royals have the ball. And stolen again by the Titans. Okay, so yes, like I was saying, we don't have a sponsorship at the moment, but we just wanted to say a big thank you to Events by Drew once again for all of the amazing work that they've been doing, setting up the cameras that you're viewing through today, all the work and coordination that we do in the studio is in large part thanks to the work that they've been putting in long past 2 weeks, long hours, and we have a big thank you to say to them. And that's again Events by Drew.
The Titans are right now holding up a little better. I think they're playing better defense now, being more coordinated.
More coordinated, yes, absolutely. They seem to have wrestled the tempo away from the Royal Lions, but the ball remains in dangerous field position every time there's a touch on the ball by the Royals. So we'll see how long they can hold the tempo away from the ILS attackers. I think the ball going out of play a few times this game has also made it more difficult to continue the attack.
Yes, it is. But it's also like part of a tactic. Throw them off their play.
It's true. They have to reset. Maybe they're matching up against a certain player, and oh, do I have the right matchup right now? Am I in the right spot? Am I on the right person? So yeah, you're right. It is a form of tactic as well. Measuring your soccer IQ is one. It's a measure of soccer IQ whether or not you can get the ball off a toss into the hands of your own teammates. That's a handball.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there will be a free kick by your Royal Lions on the Titan side of the midfield. We'll see if a well-placed boot can secure some sort of attack. And the Titans trying to steal. They do manage a short possession, but then turned over again. Number 3 leading the drive down the center, making a pass.
Isn't it a one-on-one? Not anymore.
Not anymore, but she manages it anyways. I did not quite read that, but
Goal!
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Gabriel. We have Gabriel dancing in the studio. You cannot, you at the moment cannot see that, but you know what? I am certainly entertained.
My bad for the eardrums.
No worries. We appreciate your excitement, your enthusiasm. So it seems like number 5 has been credited with that goal, though number 14 was close to making it herself. I think number 5 came all the way out of midfield. Number 5, by the way.
Imagine they score another goal right here, like a minute after.
Number 5, by the way, Anya Asher. Could you scoot a bit to your left? Yeah, in terms of social distance. Like, you see, like, how on camera?
A little bit more.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there. That's why I don't like Corona.
He's referring to the virus, ladies and gentlemen, not the enhanced beverage that some of our adult viewers are familiar with.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
No idea. All right, Daniel. Seems like we have number 25 taking the kick, taking the corner. And no, that does not mean she's taking the turf off the field and taking it home. All right, that was Miss Osman, a sophomore from taking a place in the set piece. And as you can already see, the Titans have managed to secure the ball.
The Titans have been turning the ball way too much.
Yes, they keep on losing possession, and most of the time in the worst places. But of course, that's also just a matter of probability. When the ball is on your side of the field, it is going to be in a place that will most likely lead to a goal, if put in the right hands, or in this case, the right feet.
Yes. That's also good defense and pressure.
Yes, keeping the ball and all the action around the midfield, and then forcing steals on their side of the turf. Okay, mismanaging the ball there might lead to a counterattack by the Titans. They are driving the ball upfield, but there are 3 defenders to meet the 2 attackers.
Nope. It's blocked.
Some excellent blocks and eventual steal. I believe that was courtesy of the center back. And let's give a quick shout out to number 18. Number 18, and that would be Miss Isabella Kaye.
Look, this is what I'm saying. Like, they double team that person with the ball, and then they try to intercept that pass because it's like a desperate pass.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna have enough power to get through.
No, it won't. Maybe with a bit more skill they can manage something like that, but they seem to just be swarming the strikers whenever they manage to get the ball, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You can get a pass or you can get a breakaway that leads to a more dangerous shot on goal when you defend that way.
Yeah.
You have to block the passing lanes, of course. Manage your teammates. Maybe you can catch someone offside, and then just rely on the one or two defenders to steal the ball, and given they have long enough to do so.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Okay, dangerous position. We have a struggle for the ball, being taken out of play by the Titans. So ILS Royals, your Royal Lions will be throwing it in. Okay, the ball secured by the Titans off of that throw-in, but then one of your ILS backs bringing it back into mid and then center field. All right, number 17 passing it in. Doesn't manage to find her teammates, instead finds Titans number 12.
Trying to reset the ball.
Oh my goodness! It's a goal, ladies and gentlemen. Golazo! That's courtesy of number 25, our very own Nabila Osman.
They need to have like a special celebration.
That's a midfielder finding her way all the way down to the penalty box and securing that goal.
I'm pretty sure that was an interception goal.
Yeah, I think so. The defenders thought they had the ball. Maybe they were trying to get it to their goalie, but instead the midfielder, Miss Osman, she saw an opportunity and she took it.
She read the play really well.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so it's about that time. We're going to look for a chance to share with you some of our sponsors, and I believe this would be a I take it back. Quick stretch break. Okay, I take it back. That's the mercy rule, ladies and gentlemen. So after securing a lead of 7-0, your ILS Royals have taken home the big victory. And what do you think, Daniel?
It's been like a pretty amazing game. They did score 7 goals. One girl did a hat trick. Pretty amazing game and balance, as I said before. Defense and offense. They just read the plays really well and knew how to attack the other team.
And, of course, we've been talking to you about some of the players. We, of course, also want to thank some of our coaching staff, which I will now say includes Mr. Anthony Vono and Miss Delania Gomez. So thanks to both of them. Delania Gomez, one of our own faculty, as a matter of fact, and teaches chemistry, biology.
I really don't know. But
thanks to our coaching staff.
Yeah, shout out to the people in the cameras. They're really nice. They help you with everything. And, yeah.
So I just realizing it would be difficult to score 2 hat tricks in one game when you have the mercy rule. I do want to give a shout out to the lead scorer of the game, number 13 Gonzalez. Great work, young lady, and of course to the rest of your teammates as well. Okay, so we are going to go to our sponsors, and that'll be all for today from the ILS Studios. I'm Mr. Jude.
I'm Gabriel.
And God bless.